The first thing, let me premise this by saying, the easiest defense against explanation and openness and transparency. When you are open, you are transparent, you leave no room for doubt and speculation. I left for the Senate to speak to this pension bill to make it clear that what is in the public is not what the Senate passed. That committee and committee members don't sign bills into law. It is public knowledge, presiding, that a signature page of a 2-page committee report is in the public and giving the impression that we committee members sign a bill into law. When a bill is signed into law or passed into law, the President of the Senate or the pro tem and the Secretary of the Senate sign it and send it to the House if it is for concurrence, or if it is to be sent to the Executive Marshal, the same signatures, the Vice President who is President of the Senate, or the pro tem, and the Secretary of the Senate. Committee members don't sign bill. Our committee report was adopted by this body. We as the Senate, we met, we deliberated upon the draft of what has been proposed to be the pension bill. Somebody put the draft outside and make it appear that it is what we signed up to and that's what we voted upon. Can this body clarify, especially so with everything that we did to make this bill resemble current reality, when we define as compared to the current law that does not give definition to almost anything required in that bill. For instance, what constitutes honorable retirement? What constitutes salary? What constitutes gainful employment? All of those things. Probably if we are opening this bill here, explaining it, debating it before voting, we wouldn't be here. And the people need to know, presiding and distinguished colleagues, that we clean this bill up. We clean this bill up, we want to know where is the clean up version. So the draft can be in the public and look like we are the devils here and I am let down to our people. Thank you.
The judges and the snow in our
just listening to Senator Dillon on issue regards to this Democrat draft bill and he make it good. Also everything that is in the public.
Presiding here is mine. Order. This Senate is concerned about clarifying what is in the public. There was a committee that worked on this bill. I know we are interested in giving our different views. The chair of this committee is Senator Vonnie Sherman. He's not here. So I think we should allow committee members to clarify. Let's confirm the actual version of the bill that was passed instead of going around for debate, because the committee members are here.
Senator Lauren. there's an issue brought on the floor. Lord gave all of the senators to speak on the issues, and then whatever the case will revert back to the co-chair and committee members.
All right.
So on this note, Senator, you have the floor.
Thank you, President. And my distinguished colleagues, the issue that has summoned our attention is an issue that we all knew was going to have the kind of backlash that is now coming to senators. And President, you will be surprised, just today, not yesterday, today, this morning, there was a group of citizens that came in the Capitol building compound. Coincidentally, I was outside, and they started telling me, TIJ, all the other senators, they are criminals because they passed a retirement bill for themselves and blah, 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 blah. And President, we need to learn from experiences of previous legislators. What is out there is not a bill that we pass. And let that be said clearly. And that's why I put on here a recall of what others may consider as a bill that we pass. There is nothing wrong absolutely with us passing a national retirement bill. Even those who are agitated against it, I have nothing against that. Some of them may find themselves in the chamber tomorrow, or in the lower house, or in the government ministry, and retirement may hit them. So we're not doing it for ourselves. We're doing it for the country, we're doing it for the citizens. We're doing it for public service. And nobody will shy away from the necessity to have a dignified life after public service. I will not shy away from that. But it has to be equitable. It has to take into consideration the financial realities that the country is going through and that our citizens are facing. And I think that's why they are concerned. So I believe strongly that the issue cannot be laid to rest without the second draft of the bill coming on the floor. I think people, or some people, are overreacting. They are overreacting because we have not yet passed a retirement package into law. We are debating the issue. The protest has done extensive consultation. The speaker has done extensive consultation with the executive, with lawyers. So we want the public to know that no bill has been passed here, giving ourselves fabulous retirement benefits and leaving our citizens hanging. The bill is still yet in committee room. They are cleaning it up. And the day we're ready to pass it, the citizens will come and see.
Senator,
yes, sir.
please approach the chair.
Thank you, President. What are you saying? For wait, man?
Senator, you have the floor.
Thank you, President. I'd like to correct myself. Apparently that day, I left session and I was at the Ministry of Finance. And President, thank you for the opportunity to make that correction.
You were out.
That the bill was passed, but that it was sent in committee room for cleanup. And we are still waiting for it to come for the cleanup. But the gentleman He will have the floor. Like I said, I was at the ministry, I found out I wasn't here, but thank you for the correction. So, President, I think we should proceed with responding to the wishes of our people, since they hasn't left Capitol Hill yet, to see what needs to be done. That is my concern. Thank you.
Senator Snow, before Senator Snow take the floor, please, Senator, tell you the bill was passed and it was not sent for cleaning up. Let us know it was passed and the Secretary of the Senate. The bill was passed.
They will pass the Senate.
No, don't say that. It was passed.
They on the record.
Regarding
the bill was passed. The bill was passed.
regarding the floor, right?
Don't even stop with it. It was passed.
I'm excited to go down.
Regarding the secret police. Regarding, I have a fundamental problem. And a lot of things from both sides of the argument or presentation. What Senator Dillon said is true. Some of what Senator Kelly said is true. I think the problem we are having in the Senate that we need to correct before we talk about this bill, this issue, we come to session only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But as soon as we come here and we start reading documents, and the Secretary of the Senate read one page, we say, let's vote on it. That is where our problem is coming from. This Senate must make a determination that when an instrument comes before the Senate, then be read, and understand what is at stake. That's where our problem comes from. Because honestly, it was voted for. But the version in the public compared to the consultative meeting we had is different from what is reported.
That is it right there.
And the reason why it's different, by the time I started reading it, for a lot of months, and that's what happened. I don't think that is sensitive.
That's it right there.
You're right.
And what is also obtaining, presiding, maybe the public don't know, there is already an existing retirement bill in the public. People that were here in 2005 that they get re-elected, they take pay every month. They have retirement package. What the Senate did is to harmonize the current retirement package. That's harmonizing it. And even in the harmonization is less than what is obtaining now. That was what we agree on. That the country is going through financial crisis. It's problem in the country. Let us cut down what is existing now and let it fit to current day reality. So, precisely, I will close on this matter. I think this matter is great. The information in the public is not right. The information to our colleagues about our colleagues on the judicial committee is not fair to them. To take a committee report, the signature page, and start singling out our police of passing a bill, that is not how it's done in the legislature. Bills are signed. They are signed instrument by the President of the Senate or the pro temp, the President of the Senate, not President, the Speaker of the House, the Secretary of the Senate, the Chief Clerk, and then the President of the Republic. So they just take a committee report and go on a show, a talk show, or go in the newspaper and go demonstrating here and say the Senate is being insensitive. I don't think it's fair to the adversary. It's not fair. People that are preparing to contest the 2023, they should find another way of processing their campaign strategy.
Yes.
No, it's not fair. This is a serious matter because some of those things go in the air. For example, we are opening on this floor. We don't necessarily agree on all the issue, but you cannot single out a senator and make it look like either he's an unjust or he's a bad man or this. He signed a committee report that we agree with debate. And let me close by saying to you that I know that what was discussed and agreed in our constitutional meeting was not what I'm seeing in the public. And on that note, Mr. President, it's only fair to recall what has been passed. And let's debate it. And the figures are wrong, let's correct it. But it's important for the public to know as we stand today There's retirement package that is in existence. So they should not act like there is nothing happening and this legislation now, this Senate now is talking about retirement package when there's nothing. People say go every month and take pay. And we reached a decision to reduce the amount. I saw some thank you.
Mr. President, Senator, thank you. Thank you, Senator. Look, I think Senator Zako, I think we all saying the same. We have exactly we have with the Secretary of the Senate the pension bill passed in 2006 is here.
2003.
And then 2003. And then we also have here what was agreed upon and passed into law here.